Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack, and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny pack as well, as we're at the beginning of this wonderful new week. There's magic in the air, beautiful energy flowing to earth. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. So there we have the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the base of the pack is the Sun, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. So the Hanged Man, and this is the card of December. It's the 12th card in the major arcana, so it's associated with December, and it is a card of awakening. It's a card of rising above and observing our life and looking at our life from different perceptions. In traditional tarot, this is the Hanged Man, who is hanging upside down from a tree. He has still as his halo, so reminding us that life may feel upside down, but we are always divinely connected, and from this place of the universe suspending us. And I just feel with this card, we're in this void of infinite possibilities. We're being held here. This is a card of ascension, a card of awakening, and as we start to awaken to the energy of a positive perception, a more loving perception, we start to move on our ascension path. So this is a time of surveying our life, every area of our life. Venus has moved into Scorpio, taking us to the deeper depths of love, soul love, looking at our lives, our finances, our quality of life, and focusing on what brings us joy. So this is a card of December, the Hanged Man, just being suspended, to be able to look at things, not to go into a reaction, just to observe and to see things from a clearer perception. Then we have the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful card of celebration, of news of a birth, of marriage, of real things to celebrate. And during this time, relationships coming in that are going to create this in our lives, whether it's a love coming into our lives, that love going to a deeper level if we're already in a relationship. Just a time of utter and beautiful, wonderful celebration. So this is the 1111 portal card, all that positive energy coming through, and we've had such shifts since the 1111 portal, coming through the full moon in Gemini, and all the energy and the activations that we have received. Even in our sleep state, we've been receiving symbols of the codes coming in our sleep state that have a very high vibration, and the letters of light, the language of light coming through, activating us within, lifting our vibration into a place of celebration and pure joy. So this is a time of really feeling that magic, looking at things with joy, through a perception of everything turning out absolutely wonderful. The Four of Pentacles asks us, what is it we're holding on to that's going to block this beautiful energy coming in? Because it's the Four of Wands. The Four of Pentacles is one of holding things close, not sharing, of taking and taking, and not being able to give gratitude or to share in any way. So this will block this. So we're being asked to look in our lives where we may, what is it that we're holding on to, because ultimately it blocks this. So doing a little reflection in our life, because the energy coming through will push and push and push and keep bringing this uncomfortableness into our bodies, because this energy of joy is coming through now, but it can't come through if we're holding on to the old. Letting go of the old fears, where we felt restricted and contracted in our lives, where we can't give gratitude, whatever it may be, where we can't share for fear of not having enough, or for fear of loss in any level. So this is about opening up, letting go of everything now, anything that's blocking us, the uncomfortableness, because this comes in and replaces it with such expansion, with such beauty. We have Venus there in the oceans there of Scorpio, taking us down into that deep level of relationships. Where are we holding on into the past? Where are we holding on to old conflicts and things that have gone before? To be able to let go now and open up to the wonder of this energy, of the beauty of our lives that's coming in and awaiting us. Then we have the Sun. Whatever we focus on brings in positive outcomes. So the Sun is upliftment, and the Sun is in Sagittarius at this time, which is still focusing on the galactic core, with that is arrow pointed, reminding us to stay focused on this, to dissolve the ego, to dissolve the shadow. The Sun will dissolve the shadow. This is a positive card. This is an upliftment. This is a time of sheer happiness. Then we have we have the Empress, which is the card of abundance, and again the card of fertility, of babies, of marriage, of everything that's beautiful. Divine creations coming into our lives. And you can see there she's dressed in a blue dress, so she's surrounded with spirit. She's listening to her spirit guides. She's honouring the divinity within her. She is ruled, this card is ruled by Venus, who's moved into Scorpio, taking us down into that beautiful energy of soul love, of soul contracts. And as I'm looking and receiving messages, soul contracts now, they are no longer serving us, being dissolved. The moment we release them, we have to release it, we have to let go. And so soul contracts coming to an end, that's going to allow us to go into those deep soul relationships now, deeper spheres of love and balance. So from Four of Pentacles, we come to the Six of Pentacles. So this is give and receive, sharing. It's like it's our breath. As we exhale, we inhale. If we are constantly giving, we'll end up on our knees. If we're constantly inhaling, we would just not. We have to give and receive in equal with love. We give with love and we receive with gratitude. And this is opening up now. As we open up and we see that we're all here to create the new earth, we're all here to support each other in any way, even if we are aware of it or not, in any way, shape or form that we can. And as we do that, we receive immense grace from the divine, beautiful energy of activations of our spiritual gifts, messages coming through. Once we open up and start to give, we receive so much. So a wonderful day of celebration. So I'm asking now for a message and some clarification for underneath the Hanged Man. Some clarification for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have the scythe. So there's a taking away, there's a clearing going on of perception, asking us to stay in our hearts, come out of our heads. Come out of our heads, looking for any kind of solutions, come into our hearts. So there's a balancing of coming in. There's a balancing of the head and the heart, bringing wishes into our lives. For underneath the Four of Wands, we have blessings coming in. So as we sink into our hearts, feel the expansion of love and how beautiful that feels. And within that instant, we are coming into alignment and drawing in the most purest of love into our hearts. And the Four of Pentacles, asking for a message and some clarification for the Four of Pentacles, we have unconditional love. So as we love unconditionally, we open up. If we love with condition, if we are loving someone, if we're relying on other people to make us happy, then we find it hard to give, to share. When we really take that in and take responsibility for our own happiness, our own well-being, and nurture ourselves with self-love and love ourselves unconditionally, then we then create that all around us, bringing luck and protection and the key to success. So wonderful, wonderful reading, reminding us to open up, let go of those limiting beliefs that we have of ourselves, that the criticisms that we may have or judgments we may have on ourselves or others, because that blocks this. And this is our wishes being fulfilled. This is beautiful things coming into our lives once we open up and let go of what is no longer serving us, that's not healthy, that doesn't bring us happiness. Open up to the joy and the light of the divine, bringing such beautiful and magical energy to help us to and assist us in our manifestations. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless. Thank you.